Go
This might
live.
be hard
Oh
to do.
shit. Okay, I didn't click a button. Fuck. Okay. All right, now we're live, man. Now we're live. All right, testing 1, 2, 3, man. Fuck. All right. Damn, man,
Technical
you guys missed some
difficulties.
good ass shit. Just kidding. Nah, man. Whoa, baby. Whoa. We got Mike Perry on the motherfucking line on the CryptoFace community.
I'm platinum face over here.
Man. So Mike, what we're doing, we kind of fucking just shoot from the hip here, bro. Like we don't. I think I'm starting like a new little show on my channel called like FaceTime or something. And it's not like we're not trying to like get new viewers and get new subscribers. We're just trying to fucking, have our community chat with and hang out with people that we love, man. And we fucking love Platinum Mike Perry, you know what I'm saying? So cheers to you, man. Cheers.
Salute. I appreciate the love and support, and I'm open to the new. I'm trying to open up to new worlds.
Yeah, bro. So for those of you who don't know, kind of what happened is I hit Mike up on Twitter, and bro, I started my channel like 4 years ago, and I never thought that like we would reach this point. And we're at the point now where guys like you, superstars and shit, and you are a superstar, respawn and stuff, man. And so we're gonna start this new little show where we chat with cool people and just get to know each other and learn from each other. And it goes both ways, man. I know you're kind of the crypto.com is like all over UFC, right? Like those dudes bought out every damn ad spot. And so we're just going to wing it, man. You have a little family now. You have a baby, right?
Yes, sir.
How old? It's his name is Ocean. You have a son.
Yes.
How old is he, if you don't mind me asking?
He is 9 months tomorrow.
Damn, bro. So his birthday's tomorrow?
No.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot,
His
bro.
month day. His
Jesus.
month day is tomorrow. So
Okay.
he'll be 12 months on January 6th. He'll be
Okay.
1 year on January 6th. So he's
Okay.
10 months now. And this is the fun time because they say, he's crawling like crazy and he's supposed to be walking soon. He's a fussy little dude when it's just in the house, but he's a cool cat when he's out in public.
Oh my God.
So he's got an interesting personality. It really is. I remember being younger and being like, people talking about kids.
Yeah.
And then I have a kid. It's different when it's a little piece of you. Everything is so something to be proud of.
Man, so I don't have any kids yet. One of my siblings has a kid, so I am an uncle, but
Your son is Benjamin Franklin.
shit, man, I got a lot of them, bro. I got a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? Man, is it true, that like you change and shit like when you have a kid, cuz I think the timelines might add up, bro. We're all we all make fucking mistakes and shit, and we've all done shit that, we regret. But it's how we fucking move forward. Do you like feel like you changed or something changed when you saw that little baby, man, when you held that little baby for the first time, bro?
Yeah. I feel like a part of you changes, right? Because you have multiple parts about you.
Okay.
Maybe even different personalities. Depending on the situation, everyone has a different personality for how they will handle a situation. And there are a lot of those personalities that, try to grow up a lot more so you can be a good role model. And then there's days at the house when you're like, you're just crawling around screaming. There's no way you're learning anything if I'm a better role model right now. So I might as well, and that's when shit happens, is when you start getting low and you're like, something's got to change. One of those personalities takes an advance and you make things move. So that's one thing I think my son can learn from me is just like intensity. is a short way of defining that. It's like I have an intensity in certain situations when
Yeah,
I know I need to, and I need to do something and there's nothing that can stop me. I have that. So
yeah, bro,
I'll
you
make
do.
it happen. I'll make
Um,
it happen.
so like they say, like when you're like a baby, you kind of don't change in a way, like you carry the same traits, like um, like one of my sisters was always crying, like she would never go. The only way she would sleep is if my mom would or my dad would put her in the car seat and drive around the neighborhood every night. She wouldn't sleep. She would be yelling her damn ass off, and she'd only sleep if she
Oh,
took a car ride, right? And she's kind of the same, you know what I'm saying? Do you remember what you were like maybe as a baby, bro? What were you like as a baby, bro?
it's funny because I just turned 30 and I'm still a baby. Like I'm still an 18-year-old kid because of I think a lot of it has to do with the career that I chose, being a
Yeah,
professional athlete, being a fighter, and just trying to dominate your surroundings with physical abilities. Um, it teaches you, it's a different way to learn about the real world, how more intelligent people handle situations. And so like, I'm still a kid. It comes with a lot of fun. They say ignorance is bliss. And
yeah.
but at the same time, I wonder what people who know everything, I saw this thing today. It said Akon was like, I was happier when I was broke.
Yeah.
That I don't know
I don't know
about
about
that. I
that.
don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'd rather be, what I'm saying, I don't know about that. Life is a lot better when you're well off, man, and you can take care of the ones you love. And so but
Yeah.
to each his own. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. So okay. So you were obviously you were fucking bam bam, you know what I'm saying? And I remember, dude, I remember watching your UFC debut, and uh you know I knew I was a fan of you, and you're kind of like one of those when someone like trifles their own path. And I remember you doing like the rooster fucking walk. You're kind of one of those. You either hate him or love him. Either screw that guy, or you love him, man. And dude, I always say I used to talk shit about Dale Earnhardt Jr. for no fucking reason, bro. Like I used to hate on Dale Jr., the NASCAR driver, for no fucking reason. And then I heard him talk, and I was like, dude, why am I hating on Dale Jr.? Like, he didn't do nothing
Huh.
to me. Like, he's a fucking champion. Same with like Tom Brady. Like, why do people talk shit about? He's a fucking champion. So I'm always trying to stop myself from hating for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
think you grow on people though, too.
yeah,
First impressions are something, but like a lot of the times in life, you're gonna have a bad first impression either way. Like they have one or you have one, but you still connect in a way later.
yeah, yeah. People see that. I think what people like right now in our day and age is like realness. And I think that's something that's one of your super strong suits, bro. Is you're real, and you're not trying to be somebody you're not. And I know this is our first conversation live, but man, we want you to be a friend of the channel, and this ain't the first or the last time that we want you to come on. Like when you have like a fight coming up or after a fight, we want you to be a return. And you know so all right, when I have a question, man. I've had a couple people shoot me some questions to help me with this interview, and one of the main ones I got is when dudes enter the UFC, um what kind of like financial education they get. And I remember there was an interview, bro, where you talked about it. um can you shed some light on that, bro? Like what like that education class UFC gives or something?
Oh, you know what? I'm sure it changes. I'm sure it's different. However they do it, I don't know if um I'm not sure if it's something that they really continue to do. I went to this thing called the athlete retreat in 2017. Um, man, that was fun. We were out in Vegas. They brought us to the PI, which had just opened.
Yeah.
And we got to check out all the facility there. And
who'd you go with? Like, is there any? Who else was there? Like, what
there was 300 UFC fighters in my group. I think there's a picture. There was 2 groups they brought out.
What's it called again, bro? So I can look it up real quick. The athlete.
It was the 2017 athlete retreat, and there was, I believe, there was 2 groups they brought out of like 300 UFC fighters, and I was in a picture. There's a picture of 300, and then I never saw the other group's picture, and Kobe Bryant came out. I remember I was sitting. There was like a I don't know, what do you want to call, a studio room, like this big room, and there was a bunch of seats. Robert Hirschvet came out from Shark Tank.
Okay.
Kobe Bryant was there. Michael Strahan came out. I was sitting next to Michelle Watterson.
Okay.
So and we just had our notepads. It was like I was in high school.
That's fucking awesome.
I was chilling and just goofing a little bit, but trying to listen to these rich guys.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Kobe Bryant up there, bro.
Man,
but
oh my God, rest in peace. Oh my God.
There's a guy like that. Yeah, absolutely, rest in peace. A guy like that has this aura and this like way that he carries himself.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, he's clean. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, he's pure. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Yeah.
It's just, and I'm a grimy dude, because that's part of what makes me pure, though. It's really weird, but I'm not saying I guess what I'm saying is I couldn't ever be a Kobe Bryant.
Well,
but I don't want to be.
No, man, I gotta disagree with you on that. Like, I know, I get what you're trying to say, but I think you're pure. No, man, you're pure. Excuse my language. Well, I know there's some young people watching right now, so I'm gonna try not to curse. But you're as pure as they come, man. So I was I guess you could say I was sticking up for. I stick up for you in like comments on like YouTube videos and shit. And there was one
appreciate it,
dude. Always, bro, always. And there was one comment, bro. There was some video where I was like, man, we need more people like Mike Perry in this world, bro. So for real, like, have as many babies as you can, man. You need to get the factory going, bro. Male and female, you know what I'm saying? Both of them, man. So keep pumping them out if you can, bro. For real, man. For real.
Yeah, I got a good little teammate, so might as well.
Okay. So all right. So what do you know about crypto, bro? So like, from what I've chatted with you, for those who don't know, me and Mike chatted on the phone for like 30 minutes a few days ago. It was a really good conversation. We talked about our faith. We talked about a couple different things, haters and trolls and progressing and shit. You kind of, from what I got, it kind of sounded like you already have like maybe a little crypto stashed away.
Sure, I put money away in what you can call investments, is to help in the future. Nothing too crazy.
Word.
So you guys do crazy stuff over here. I mean, you're a record holder, so
thank you.
I took some advice from some people, some financial advisors, and I put money in a couple different places, stocks, bonds, and then I actually, when my son was born, January 6th, 2021, I put like 12 grand into Bitcoin and 12 grand into stocks, and like I just was like able to take a leap that I wasn't really comfortable with before, because I felt like I had nothing to lose, that this baby was going to need things, and that, and I just put it into safer places, it's just it's not really safe, right? It's a risk, but but it hasn't been. And right away there was fluctuations in the
Oh yeah.
money,
Yeah.
and then it just kind of, you know, trickled back down to where it started,
Yep.
and it never really, you know, scared me in a way. So it's like
Wow.
a bank account that has the opportunity to grow a little bigger. And then I know that there's crypto guys that they
Yeah.
move weight, and that those guys, whoever learns how to do that, they can change a lot of people's lives.
So I got a chart pulled up on our stream right now. I don't know. I don't know if you probably can't see it, but on January 6th, Bitcoin was at like, it fluctuated a lot that day. It moved 11% just up and down that day. It was at like 35,000 on average, right? And then you're right, bro. It went down 12%. And dude, when I was texting you today, I am paying you for your time, which I'll do every damn time. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
so
of course.
you have a trait that most people don't have, like the stomach for it, and that's pretty cool, man. Like if you got the stomach to go in a cage and risk literally your life, bro, like you can have a stomach for anything. And you held, and I mean, shit, Bitcoin's at what, like 50 grand today. So you're up, what, 40% so far just on that, right?
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
you know, stock motherfuckers, bro, and like hedge funds and shit, they're ecstatic if they get 5% in 1 year, bro. 5%
Yeah.
in 1 year. If they're lucky, most of them wouldn't even beat the fucking S&P 500. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So that's so for the most people, you're doing the right thing, bro. Fuck trading and moving in and out and shit, because most people get burnt. Some don't. There's people out there like myself and a lot of my community that are able to capitalize. But that's fucking awesome. So you got
I
some big.
put it into safe places. The best crypto that you know, everybody knows what Bitcoin is, so I put it there because it seems safe.
Yeah.
And you know, the stocks that I chose seemed like safe, like they weren't going
You
anywhere.
mind me asking what stocks? What stocks?
Sure, man. Starbucks. I like
Word.
Starbucks, so
Word.
I haven't. You know, I don't always go, but I do like it.
Me too.
Coca-Cola. I love Diet Coke, and I
Yes,
love,
sir.
you know, the caffeine and whatever. So, Amazon.
Yes, sir.
You
Amazon.
know, Jeff Bezos. That's the money guy right
Man, that
there.
motherfucker right there.
Tesla.
Tesla. Word. Word.
Beautiful car.
Word.
Gotta love it.
Do you remember when what was it also like January when you got into like Amazon and stocks and shit? Was that around the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that shit. So word, bro. Word. Okay. So you told me that you haven't fought in front of a live crowd yet since all this bullshit's been going on. Is that right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Just
What
the
was
apex.
just the apex? The cage is smaller in the apex too, right?
I guess, is it?
I think
I
so. I
don't
think
know.
the apex, the cage is a little smaller. When you're, can you hear the other motherfuckers team when you're taking a break between rounds? Do you hear what they're saying?
Between rounds, no, because you got people right in your face.
Right.
But when I fought Mickey Gall, I was just quiet. So that was an interesting fight. I just kind of closed my eyes and thought about how the next round should go.
Yeah.
And you know, but that was Mickey Gall though. So
Yeah.
you know, and with the next two fights, I don't know. It was just a mental placement that, you know, I've had stronger mindsets, I remember, and or even like the Tim Means fight. My mindset was strong, but I didn't do enough training and diet, which is why I missed weight. And
How
there
much
was
did you
other
miss
things,
weight by? What'd you miss it by?
like 4.5 pounds.
What was
5
the
was
weight
the
you were
limit.
supposed to hit?
170, and I weighed in, and he weighed in at 171. So it gave me that extra pound. So I weighed
Okay.
in at 175.5.
Okay. What's your record right now, bro? Your professional record?
14 wins and 8 losses, but it's 2 losses. I got beat twice,
Okay.
and I went to decision, and I got 11 knockout wins. So, you know,
Yeah.
but 14 and 8,
Okay.
it's okay.
No,
It's
dude.
not great. It's not great.
Nah, fuck that, bro. Listen.
But I'm going to decision though. These guys can't get me out of there. I gotta get them out of there. So
did you I don't know, did you finish high school?
yeah, man.
Did you
Apopka High School.
did you wrestle back in the day? Like, how did you start, you know, like in mixed martial arts and shit? I'm drinking a little small batch bourbon, man. One of my fans has a bourbon factory, and they sent me some strong ass shit. So if I start slurring throughout this interview, it's because of that. Can you tell us? Right. Can you tell us a little bit about, man, like the history of Platinum Mike Perry, man, and kind of how you got into fighting and shit, man, like professionally?
Shit. Well, we used to.
Yeah, you've been fighting out the womb. You know what I'm saying? You was kicking in the womb.
I normally would say that, really, because as a little kid, I was just rambunctious, always playing different sports, always outside riding my bike miles and miles through Flint. And
what sports, bro? What sports?
I pull up the basketball court and play ball. And,
shit.
I played third base in baseball. I played linebacker and D lineman and O line and football since a young age.
Yes, sir.
I played I played soccer in like the street. I mean, I played a lot of street sports too, you know, tackling the grass, two-hand touching the street.
Yeah.
And
you're from Michigan, right, bro?
Yeah, Flint, Michigan. Yep. We used to jump bikes out in Flint. I skateboarded.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What was what was the best thing you done? The best thing I ever did on a skateboard was I landed a fucking shit, I don't even remember what it's called, man. A board slide on like I was able to do it for like 6 inches on like a foot pole. You know, I never landed a kick flip, maybe once, you know what I'm saying? What was the best thing you ever did on a skateboard, bro?
I used to kick flip sets of stairs. Like I did like an 8 set. I did an 8 set.
You what, bro?
Yeah.
You what? You did a kickflip off a set of 8 stairs, bro?
Yeah, I did. Bro.
What, dude? What?
Yeah.
How old were you, bro?
I appreciate the enthusiasm. I think I was like, oh man, 13, 14, 13, Damn. Something like that.
Were you?
And also, obviously, I wrestled, but my wrestling and my football took a back seat with my grades. So, you know, I did have trouble with grades and shit.
Me too.
So, you know.
What
and then it was house parties, boy.
Shit.
I miss high school house parties.
Shit. Okay. So did you have okay. So
I didn't drink a lot back in the high school in days, like maybe a little bit. I know you're not supposed to drink in high school, but like high school kids drink.
Yeah.
So, but like I didn't like alcohol back then. I did smoke weed though.
Yeah. Okay. Do you okay. The first time I tried smoking weed, I was in like 8th grade, and the first time I smoked, I didn't like feel nothing. But I didn't really when some of my homies, they cannot operate unless they smoke weed. Like they wake up, smoke weed, and if they don't have weed, they can't operate. Me, if I smoke weed, like I might think I can do shit for like 20-30 minutes, but then I'm paranoid, I'm red-eyed and round-faced, I look high as fuck, and then I'm done for the day. When you smoked weed, what were you like? Were you red-eyed, round-faced, and useless, or did you know what I'm saying?
I mean, back in the day, I think I smoked a lot. Well, there was different weed. We used to get some good shit back in the day, and like, you know, it'll put you on your ass. But then, you know, everything I did, I would fucking be high. But I remember back in the day, you could tell when I was high, my eyes would get red. It's probably because I was smoking good shit a lot. I swear, we brought some good shit around.
Shit.
But you know, now I just wait until I'm like not feeling good, or like I get in a bad mood, and then I'm like, you know what? I'll smoke just a little joint, and that shit chill me out for
Yeah.
hours, and like I could just be normal and like relax a little bit, because sometimes life's problems, you need to slow your brain down.
Man, I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. You get overwhelmed and motherfuckers be hitting you up all up on
And
your
then you
shit.
smoke and you're like laughing about it. You're like, it's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah. Like you like look at yourself in like third person, and like some of my earliest times of smoking weed, I wouldn't stop laughing. Like I had my friends used to, I wouldn't stop laughing, and so they would like start hitting me, and like, man, stop laugh, like we'd be wrestling and fighting and shit, and then I'd be laughing at me laughing at me laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
that's just being young.
yeah.
And then when you get older, it's rare that you get those laughs.
Yeah, I don't smoke that often, but when I do, um,
Oh, I
I
wasn't even just talking about smoke laugh. I was just talking about like something that actually makes you laugh
uh,
uncontrollably.
really,
Whether you're
okay,
high or not. To me, it's like it's almost the same world when you're high or not. You know what I mean? It's a state of mind. And
yeah,
sometimes you're so angry and frustrated, you can't reach that calmness,
mm,
and just a little weed will help. So,
mm, okay, okay, all right, yeah, okay. So, all right, uh, is there
right.
any?
Job. Ah.
So fucking okay. So maybe who are some of your favorite fighters in the UFC right now? And then I want to ask you some opinions on some fighters that I really like, and maybe your 2 cents on that. Um, who do you like who do you like to watch right now? Anyone in particular, a couple people?
Um, Adesanya's been real good. I mean, I'm like, I feel like I know a lot of these guys, even personally. I've had interactions with a lot of these guys, so I really like to watch when
Yeah.
someone that I know is fighting. Like even Yoel Romero,
Yes, sir.
uh, he's something to watch,
Yes,
even
sir.
though he struggles to get them wins. But I
Whatever.
mean, Phil Davis is a good opponent to watch. I like good fighters. Adesanya, um, uh, the champ Kamaru Usman.
Yes, sir.
Um, man, I like who else really goes for it? I like me, man, because I
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm talking about.
go
That's
for
what
it.
I'm talking about. Okay, okay. So, what about Colby Covington, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I really like Colby Covington. I like all the motherfuckers in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nobody I don't like. The November card coming up is a stacked fucking card. I can't wait for it. Do you watch every UFC, like every event every week?
I try. It's like if something pops up and there's something to do. I think I missed the card. I didn't see the Nico Price fight. I didn't see those fights, and
Yeah,
like knowing that I was gonna miss those fights, I was like, good, fuck those guys.
yeah,
Like
fuck.
they're right around the corner for me to fight them. I'm right around the corner from them or whatever. Even though I feel like I bring a bigger name to the table, but I'm
Yeah,
down to fight. I fight tough guys who don't have names because I think it's a good fight. But this time, with my team and everything, the way that we're going to structure building a camp for a specific type of opponent,
uh-huh.
things like that, we're taking into consideration because I am 30 now and I'm still doing this,
Yeah.
and I have what it takes to do it. So I might as well try to do it the right ways, the best ways, or whatever. So, but you asked me what I think about Kobe Covington. I mean,
You don't gotta answer if you don't want to. I'm not trying to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, get no sound bites or no shit. You know what I'm saying?
oh no, no worries, no worries. I mean, yeah, all right, whatever. I
Yes.
could say good things and I could say
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
things.
yeah. Fuck it, fuck it. What I want to ask you next though is, so you're talking about your team, bro. If you're able to answer, if there's something I ask and like, you don't need to answer it, bro. So what are you training with the team? Do you just got some motherfuckers around you, some certain coaches? What's your training situation like? Because I believe, I think you've been trying to find something. Did you go to Jackson Wink for a little bit and then some other shit?
Yeah,
Right?
that was a couple years ago, you know, but that was like the idea of having the dream to be one of the great fighters. Is like, obviously, I would have said Jon Jones on that list as well,
Yes, sir.
but he's not been fighting right now.
Right.
And like, of course, when he comes back to fight, everybody's gonna want to watch him
Yes, sir.
fight.
Yes, sir.
He's the GOAT. So, and I happen to have been able to hang out with him personally,
Word.
and I will always have that memory because that just was the coolest thing to me. And
What'd
then
you guys do? You know, if you don't mind me asking, just
shit, we met my baby mama. You know, that's
what?
yeah.
What?
I went to the spot to hang out with John, and my baby mama was right there, and he was like, and he kind of just grabbed both of us, and then I picked her up, and that was it, bro. So my baby mama up.
What?
That was weird.
Did he like know her somehow like before or something already, or what? Did you all just was it at the club or some shit? Or?
I really am not sure.
Okay.
I feel like she would say no.
Okay.
I was told no or whatever, but
Word.
like, you know,
were you guys at some club or some
the girls
shit?
in a small town in Albuquerque. She went to college at the New Mexico University there.
My homie went there. My homie played football
in
there.
Albuquerque.
Word.
And so like in a small town like that, and that's Jon Jones, he's probably partied with everybody. She's probably been at a couple parties with him before in the past.
Word.
Probably met some other dudes, and fucking I'll never know about it.
Oh fuck, man! Who gives man? Fuck
I
all.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
I'm just saying it. Just because it's a fact, don't mean I give a fuck. I'm just saying.
No, it's all man. You guys are holding it down, man. So that's fucking cool, man. How long have you?
She is holding it down. Man. She's a gangster.
So you were so okay, so your team. So what's up with your team? I think you're waiting for a call from the UFC, I think. Right? Okay. So
there's a few offers on the table. I went to Miami yesterday and spoke with management. There were some offers that I was even like, yo, can I jump on that right now? So I thought it was a pretty big thing. I went with this guy who's trying to be my business manager, and I want to give him, I'm giving him a shot. I'm open to it, trying to listen to him, but he's also trying to put more things on my plate than I'm comfortable with, which can also be a good thing. And I need to figure out how to categorize it.
A new manager? And, you're talking about a new
business manager. So we got my fight team management, it's first round management. And those guys give me big deals with the fight. They give me the credit and respect that I feel I deserve for being, this is the path. When you choose the path you're on, you don't know where it's gonna go, what it's really gonna mean until you're on it deep. Like the thing with my team. When you're a fighter, the way I think about it, I always think of Ryu from Street Fighter, grabbing that bag, throwing it on his back, and walking down that long-ass road, traveling the world, and you train with different martial artists across, the globe. And
you ever been to Thailand, bro? I'm sorry to cut you off.
I have. I did go to Thailand, and I didn't do any Muay Thai. I went to Bangkok. And
fuck with Tiger Muay Thai, man.
Homo. Like I didn't go to Thailand to Bangkok. I went to the capital, Bangkok.
Right.
But and all we did was fucking party. And I was just there for a short time, and it, I didn't get a lot of great food. It was like lower class food. I was like losing weight. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, because you don't want to eat nothing there, man. I
was eating rice and pineapple. There's nothing in this.
So you don't want to be eating the crickets and roaches and
they got big ass like shrimp that's like homemade shrimp or something.
I was never a big shrimp dude, man.
I ate some street chicken tacos. It might have been a cat. I'm not sure. No offense to that, you know,
Did you
food
sweat?
in other countries, I think, is a weird thing in
So yeah,
general.
big time, big time. So I've been to China. You ever been to China, bro? Anywhere in
I
China?
have not been
Shanghai?
to
No.
China.
So
Oh, I did. I was in Hong Kong airport. That was
okay,
it.
okay. So I fuck with a lot of Chinese homies. I do a lot of business with Chinese. I fuck with the Chinese, and what they told me was if you eat dog, it makes you sweat. And so, you know, if you ever, you know, you questionable, you start sweating. I don't know about cat, but if you eat dog, it makes you fucking sweat. So, but I fuck
Oh
with
man.
Shanghai. I love Shanghai and shit. So shout out to my fucking Chinese homies. So okay,
Shout out.
yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out to communism, I guess,
Nah,
because
man, nah, bro, they are more capitalist than
America's
us.
turning communist.
Bro, they have a 15,
Facebook sold our information to China.
bro, they have a 15% flat tax there, and they don't even give a fuck about it. So who's more these motherfuckers are coming after me for 50%. They're coming at you hard
Oh,
as fuck too. You know what I'm
oh
saying? So
gosh.
who's more
Oh god.
communist? Motherfuckers trying to take 50% or motherfuckers who don't barely care about 15? You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
I mean, yeah, they're getting, and they're sneaky about it here. They, you know, when you in the blue states now, I'm in a red state, so it's like
yes, sir.
I was just in Hawaii and it wasn't fun because everything was so like so just it locked down. And
Yeah,
I, obviously they're saying, I guess, don't travel right now, but like I had to take the trip
yeah.
because I had it booked for like 2 years. I've been putting it off as long as I could, and I was gonna lose the trip.
To Hawaii.
Yeah, so I took the fam on my birthday. I brought in my 30th in Hawaii.
Word. What'd you guys do? Did you guys fucking surf and shit and fucking
The
walk?
last day, I surfed, we scuba dived. I fucking almost drowned on the
Shit.
bottom of the ocean
Oh my
because,
god.
like, so like the scuba gear, right? You put that thing in your mouth, and I was
Oh.
breathing in the water for a while.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden, because it's like a mouthpiece that you bite down on,
Yeah.
I guess like MMA mouthpiece, right?
Yeah.
My lips were like pulling against my face weird, and I
Oh.
was moving my lips in a way that I
Oh.
couldn't even think about.
Oh.
And I'm drinking water on the
Oh
bottom of
my
the ocean
god. Oh
trying to
my
fucking
god.
breathe this tank.
Oh my god.
That was a little intense. I almost passed out, but because I do jujitsu, I feel like I made it to the top.
What do you mean? What happened? So how deep were you and who
I
was
was
with
40 feet. I was
Jesus?
40 feet down, and I was waiting for the instructor who was trying to instruct other
Oh.
people to get through the first
Oh.
test, right? So nobody could make it through the first test. I go, and you go down in the first test while you're holding this rope. He asks you to take your goggles off
Oh.
while you're underwater, and then put them back on and evacuate the water from the goggles so
Right.
you can use them again, so you
Yeah.
can know how to do it. And then he gives me the okay symbol, and I said okay, and he says, he like points, you can go down. He didn't want me to go down as far as I went, but I just
Oh.
went all the way fucking
Oh.
down, right? So I'm hanging on to the rope, standing on the anchor on the bottom of the ocean, and
Jesus.
he's 40 feet up trying to coach these other people who can't seem to
Jesus
get it
Christ, you're
together.
fucking 40 and he's looking at other people. What the fuck was he thinking?
He thought I was good.
Yeah. Shit.
And then all of a sudden, I just started having these issues with
Oh
my
my God.
face. And I'm evacuating the water out of my goggles, and I'm trying to breathe.
God.
And then because of the amount of water I'm drinking, every time I breathe out, I held my breath for like 5 seconds with no oxygen. And then when I tried to breathe in,
Oh.
I'm chugging water. And
Oh my
I
God.
can't stop myself from doing it. I'm sucking on this thing trying to get
Oh my
air.
God.
And it's like, it was crazy.
Jesus.
I start climbing up the rope, and like it started getting black
Oh
around my
my
eyes.
God.
And like I tugged on the rope. I was like 10 feet away from him, and I start tugging on the
Oh my
rope.
God.
And he looked over, and he came to me, and I was like, up. He's holding his okay symbol, and I'm like pointing
No.
up. And then he inflated my jacket, and I popped up above the water and started like throwing up water.
Oh my God. Well, thank God you're fucking Jesus Christ, bro.
Did you see the story about Jacare Souza saving me? I almost hung myself.
No, I never heard that shit.
I posted it on my story on Instagram
When?
today.
What? When?
Is like a little clip, a snippet of me talking to the UFC cameras and ESPN about how when ESPN came to record me and Jacare at Fusion for our upcoming fights, I was off to the side waiting for my turn. And there was a bungee that people do leg workouts with hanging from a pull-up bar. So I put my head in it and I lean forward like, oh, I'm gonna do neck workouts.
Jesus.
And when I leaned forward and I flexed, I passed out.
Oh my God.
And when I passed out, my face swung to the right. I chipped my tooth on this, it's a box pull-up bar set, right? It's like a big metal box with a pull-up bar on top of it. I hit my face on the metal bar.
Jesus.
And then Jacare must have heard that when he was hitting the bag recording on the cameras, and he came running over. He pulled me out. Next thing I know, I'm Alan Nugent and Jacare Souza are like slapping me in the face, pouring water on me, waking me up, and I didn't even know what happened. I was like, oh my gosh, I was doing the neck thing.
Jesus.
I was passed out, bro.
Jeez. My God, bro. Thank God. Dude, I've only been choked out one time, and I did it to myself. I was in a wrestling match, and I hit a single on a dude. And it was for fucking my first time I was trying to qualify for nationals, actually, cadet nationals. And I had a real good outside single, man. I was tight on this dude, and I was so deep. And then I fucking woke up, man. And I didn't qualify. I was dizzy. I was like, what the fuck? My coach is like, you were so deep, and your shoulder was against your fucking neck, and you fucking passed the fuck out, dude. Oh Jesus, God. Man. Yeah, that God damn, bro. You're crazy, man. The scuba diving.
No, but like that just goes to show you, man, God, I could have died for no reason at all. And like I just happened to get saved.
Thank God, man. Okay. So that's cool. You're with Jacare, man. That's cool. Okay. So let's say you get a call, you know what I'm saying, or you agree to fight someone. If you're able to tell me, if not, it's totally cool. What team, or are you going to a camp, or who do you got around you maybe that you're going to be training? Am I allowed to ask?
I went back to, so I lived in Miami for a year. I was down there at MMA Masters, Kobe Covington's little gym there, and they got some solid guys there. That, you know, it's different when you got the coaching staff and then you got your teammates, and you develop a bond with your teammates. So there was some good guys there, tough dudes to fight, and it was good for training. But you know, I was fighting a southpaw striker, and my striking wasn't getting all the work it needed to develop, and you know, that was all of our faults. But you know, it's ultimately up to me when we step in the ring. So I went back home to my Orlando area so my baby could grow up with my family, my sisters, their kids.
How many sisters do you have, if you don't mind me asking? How many siblings you got?
I have 2 half sisters that I love and you know, hang out with. I have a half sister on my dad's side that I never met, and I have stepsisters, and I have a half brother as well.
Me too.
So but so I brought the baby back, and my team that I like started with, you know, 10 years ago or more, 15 years ago, my boy Julian Williams, Jay Smooth, Philly Fresh is up here. Well, obviously there's more guys that have come around. Alex Nicholson, that's